Hi everybody, my name is Kyle and today I'm going to prove to my friend Brittany that women's sport isn't as popular and entertaining as men's sport and that they don't show it on TV as much because it would be a waste of time and effort to report on such second-rate sport.
Hi, I'm Brittany and today I'm going to prove to my friend Kyle that the lack of media interest in women's sport is affecting the access and equity that women have to sport, exercise and general physical activity, and to prove that it is the structural level of Figueroa's framework that is to blame for this because of the lack of and the quality of media coverage.
I recently looked at the sports section of 1 week's worth of local newspapers and the results were as I predicted. Out of 139 articles, 124 articles were about males and only 15 articles were about female athletes or sport.
That may be true, but there is plenty of time on television set aside for women's sporting events such as netball, swimming, and athletics. When the Olympics is on, there are a multitude of women's sports are televised and broadcast by many different radio stations and newspapers.
When sport is mentioned, the first thing that pops into someone's mind is usually soccer, rugby league, cricket or something like that. It is not very often that someone would think about a sport played by a majority of women such as netball or gymnastics, and this is because they are not televised as frequently.
Yes, but women's sport is equally as entertaining. It can't be helped that there is a greater media focus on the sports dominated by males, and if the language used in articles about women competing in sport wasn't so bland and boring. If there was an equal media focus, then you would see that female sports can be just as entertaining.
Okay, but surely you have to agree that the lack of media coverage and focus on women's sport has no major effect on the access and equity of sport and other physical activities.
How could it not? There are many people in the world that are very susceptible to the media consciously or subconsciously, and that would obviously have a great effect on those people, as well as the fact that there is a lot less awareness about the women's sporting clubs and organizations.
Okay, I see your point. We should probably get back to work now. We don't want to fall behind the rest of the class.